Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Maths for All by Saurabh. So till now we have completed 4 chapters. In our last video we have completed the practice set of quadratic equation. Now let's come to the chapter 5 arithmetic progression. So we are covering, so this is our agenda. So we will be covering what is an AP, what are the properties of AP, how AP is going to solve the real world problems, how to calculate the nth term in the AP, what is the significance of the last term, and some of the n terms. Okay, so let's start. So what is AP, arithmetic progression? So in our day-to-day life, right, we see the list of the numbers and there's some significance, right, of those numbers. There's some hierarchy there in between those numbers. For example, let's say a number, this series 3, 8, 11, 12, 14. Okay, and let's say there's one more series 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, let's say one more series. Okay, and so on. Okay, okay, now see, let's suppose this list of the numbers we have. So what is the relationship between these numbers? Okay, when we have in this our list. Okay, let's suppose 3, 8, 11, 12 and 14. Okay, so what's the, let's say, what's the difference between them? Here's the difference is 5, here's the difference is 3, here's the difference is 1, here's the difference is 2. Okay, now see, what's the difference between these two numbers? This difference is 2, this difference is 2, this difference is 2, this difference is 2. Okay, now you can see that here there's no difference, right? There's no relationship between the difference. They are something different. Okay, but here you can see the difference is same. Okay, now let's go to other numbers. Now you can see the difference is here 6, here difference is 6, here difference is 6, like that. Okay, now come to this one. What is it? Here's the difference is 8, here's the difference is 24, like that. Okay, now you can see there's some relationship between the numbers. Okay, here you can see there's no relationship. Here you can see the difference is 2. Okay, so and here is difference is 6 and here's difference something different. Okay, now but here is also some relation. Okay, now come start from this, here this series. Okay, you can see this is our first term and every term we are adding 2. Here we are adding 2. For example, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 2 is 7. So for each term we are adding 2. So there's a common difference is 2 in each terms. Even when we come back to an, right, an minus 1 and an, so here will be difference will be 2. Okay, now come to this series. Here the difference is 6. Okay, now if there is a an term, an minus 1 and an last term. Okay, so here should be difference should be 6. So there is some relationship is between this number, so that we can identify some generic numbers also. Okay, by this relationship. Here the difference is not same, but you see, right, if we multiply by 3 we will get 12. If we multiply by this 12 by 3 we will get 36. So here first term is 4 and now the succeeding term we will be get after multiplying some common number. Okay, so that is GP. Okay, and this difference when we are adding something, that is AP. Okay, so in this chapter we will covering arithmetic progression. So we will be explaining what is the arithmetic progression. So now what is our real world problem is, right, in day-to-day activities, like there's a loan is going on and there's a simple interest. So there's some relationship that simple interest will come in a there's some relationship between the for every year in the simple interest there's some relationship. Okay, for example, there's a simple interest of 800 on first year and now next year it will be 1600. Okay, this first year. Second year it will be 1600. Third year it will be 24. Okay, so you can see it is, there is an increment of plus 800. Okay, this is how simple interest calculated. Okay, so to solve this right, how this bank problem, okay, and many real world problems, so we must know what is arithmetic and how it is going to solve the real world problems. Okay guys, now let's understand what is AP, what are the properties of AP and how to identify that any particular series of number are in AP. Okay, let's understand first with some example, then I will tell what is the actual AP and what is the actual definition. Okay, let's understand with some example. Okay, here you see this series. Okay, now what's come in your mind? Okay, let's take the differences. Okay, this 2 minus 1 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay, now here you can see the common difference is 1. So let's suppose the common difference is d, so you can say it is 1, and the first term is here is 1. Okay, let's keep it here. I will explain what actually the properties. Okay, what's the relationship between a and d. Now here you can see this difference, okay, is 70 minus 30 is minus 30. Here difference 40 minus 70 minus 30. Here 10 minus 40 minus 30, right? So here difference is minus 30. First term is 100. Now let's suppose this one, minus 2 minus minus 3 will be 1. Here difference is minus 1 minus minus 2, which will be minus 1 plus 2, which is 1. Here 0 minus minus 1, which become 1. So here you can see difference is 1 and the first term is minus 3. Now see this series. Here difference is 0. Here is difference is 0. All numbers are same, right? It will go at infinite. So d is 0. First term is 3. Now let's understand this series. Okay. Now here you can see what's the difference here. Minus 1.5 minus 1.0. It will be plus. Okay. So it will be 1 minus 1.5, which is minus 0.5. Minus 0.5. Now difference between this one, minus 2 minus plus 1.5, and it will be 0.5 in minus. Now difference of this one, minus 2.5 minus 2, okay, it will be minus 2.5 plus 2, which is minus 0.5. Okay, here the difference is same, minus 0.5, and the first term is minus 1.0. Okay guys, now here we see, right, the difference is same. It may be positive, it may be negative, it may be 0. We don't care, but the difference is same. This is what AP is. Okay, so let me define the definition of AP. AP is the series of the numbers, okay, and real is a series of the real numbers where the common difference is same. It can be positive, negative, or 0. Okay, so can be represented as A1, A2, A3, like that, A n minus 1 plus an, where difference of any two consecutive number is same. Okay, A2 minus A1 is equal to A3 minus A2 is equal to A4 minus A3 is equal to, and so on, and is equal to an minus 1. Okay, and this difference is the common difference. Okay, and A is first term. So we generate an AP by using a first term and the common difference also and every preceding term will be the succeeding term plus some common difference. Okay, for example, first term is A, then next term is, what is the next term? We need to add the common difference. So common difference is D, and the next term in this one we need to add the common difference will be A plus 2D. Like that we need to create a AP. Okay, so AP is a series of the number where we have the first number, and then in the preceding term we need to add the common difference. Okay guys, now discuss this AP properties and nth term. Okay, clearly again. So here you see AP properties. We have first term, and the next term is A plus D, and the again next term is A plus D plus D. Okay, and then in this term we need to add again A plus D plus D, we need to add again d, okay, like so on. So it can be represented as a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and so on. And the n term will be, for example, this is first term, okay, then nth term will be, you can see first term we have 0 and right, no d here. For the second term we have 1d, for third term we have 2d, so d is 1 less than the term number, okay. So nth term we will be have n minus 1d, okay. So this is the series of the AP, okay. And how to calculate the nth term? For example, I want nth term, so this is a1, right, this is a1, this is a2, right, and this is a3 and this is a4, like that, and this is our last term, nth term, okay. Let's say now you can understand this, right, there's a relationship between these numbers. You can see a1 a2 and d is 1, when for second term d is 1, for third term d is 2, for fourth term d is 3d, right. So there's a one difference. For n there's a n minus 1, so n term will be first term plus n minus 1, n is right, and we need to take a 1 minus from, right, n minus 1 d. So this is our nth term, So if we know a and d, then we can easily calculate the nth term of an AP. Okay guys, now take one example how to calculate the nth term, okay. For example, we have a series like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and so on. Here we know a is 1 and d is difference is 1, right, in each number, okay. Now I need to calculate fourth term, okay. So fourth term will be a plus 4 minus 1 d, which is 1 plus 3 into 1, which is 4, okay. Now check in the series, first term, second term, third term and fourth term. So this is our fourth term, right, which we calculated. Now take one more example. I need seventh term, okay. So it will be a plus n minus 1 d equal to a plus 6d. A is 1 because first term, and 6 d is also 1, which is 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. Okay, let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So this is our 7th term. I take a simple example. For every AP it will work, okay. Now let's take one example, okay. So this is an AP 3 by 2 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2, okay. This is and so on, okay, like that. We need to find the first term and the common difference, okay. So common difference, you guys know, right, this is this difference, this minus this, okay. Our first term is 3 by 2, okay, this we know. Now take the difference, d is equal to 1 by 2 minus 3 by 2. We know this is an AP, okay. So we just difference, it will be take minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1, okay. Now take the difference here also, minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, which is minus 1, okay. Now take difference from here also, it will be same, we just need to re-verify, okay. Minus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2, which is minus 3 by 2 plus half, which is minus 2 by 2, which is minus 1. Here you can see the difference is same. So here we know d is minus 1 and a is 3 by 2. Okay guys, now take one more example. We have these two series, okay. So first we need to identify are they AP or not, and if they are AP, then we need to find the next two terms, okay. Now we know a is 4 here, let's see, and now d, let's take the difference of these two numbers, consecutive numbers. Here it is 6, here you can say it is 6, here you can say it is 6, okay. Now difference is 6, so right, it is an AP. Now we need to calculate the next two term, okay. Next two term we need to just add 6 here, so this will be plus 6 will be 28 and the plus 6 will be 34. So next two term is 1 2 3 4 5 6. A5 is 28 and A6 is 34. Okay, this we proved. Let's now come to this one. A is 1. Now take the difference. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 will be minus 2, minus 3 minus 1 will be minus 3 plus 1, which is minus 2, and here difference is minus 5 minus 3 will be minus 5 plus 3, which is minus 2. Okay, now here the difference is minus 2, means we need to add minus 2 in to get the next term. Okay, add minus 2 here, it will be minus 5 minus 2 will be minus 7. Now add minus 2 here again, you will be get minus 7 plus minus 2, which is minus 9. You will be get minus 9. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5. A5 is minus 7, A6 will be minus 9. Okay guys, now to come to the next example. Here we need to find the nth term of an AP. We have an AP, so we are sure that this is an AP. Now we need to find the nth term. Okay, so for example, here nth term is 10. We need to find A10. What is the 10th term in this series? So you know here A is equal to 2, and what is D? D is 7 minus 2 is equal to 5, and you can be re-verified by 12 minus 7 is also 5. So D is 5. Now what is the 10th term? 10th term, we as general form we know n term will be A plus n minus 1 is into D. Okay, now put n is equal to 10 here. Will we get A10 is equal to A plus 10 minus 1 into D, and A and D we already know. A is 2 plus 9 into D is 5. We will be get 2 plus 45, which is 47. A10 is equal to 47. So this is our solution, guys. So means the 10th term in this series will be 47. We don't know the further, right? We no need to calculate 4 term, 6 term, 7 term, right? Nothing. We just need to be able to get the 10th term by just using the first term and the common difference.